let's embrace innovative volunteerism. Away, as we go. Rise up, you and me are the solutions to these challenges. Oh yeah, rise up, you and me are the solutions to these challenges.
Hi, I am Steffi Maingi, an innovative volunteerism actor. And today I am here in Kiawaruguru, ready to talk to the Khaki women group, which is a group of 60 women who engage in farming multiple value chains together. So prior to this, they had a drying center that they were using, but then the produce has become too much, whereby it's overwhelming that drying center. So I'm here to engage them, to know more about their value chains, the quantities that are produced, so that we can build another drying center for them to be able to cater for the huge amounts of produce that is coming from their farms. So stay tuned. Thank you. Habari zenyu. Kwa majina naitwa Steffi Maingi, nimetoka kikundi ya youth. EBAFOSA Innovative Volunteerism. Hello everyone, my name is Steffi Maingi, an EBAFOSA Innovative Volunteerism actor. I am very happy that members of the Khaki Women Group have availed themselves here today for the meeting that we called to talk to you about the Solar Drying Center. I have heard from the chair lady and the treasurer that there have been a few issues in terms of using the Solar Drying Center, whereby members have increased the capacity of what they farm, meaning that the drying center is no longer enough to cater for the group and the members. So today I am here to bring good news, to say that I am going to build a solar dryer. My team and I are actually going to fabricate a solar dryer for the Khaki Women Group, so that all members and individually you all can benefit from this drying center that we're going to bring close to you. Because I've had a few complaints whereby it takes a lot of time to take the produce all the way to the solar drying center. And apart from that, now that the produce has increased, it has become an issue. So that is why we are here today, to say that we are going to bring this, we're going to fabricate a solar dryer for you. I can see new members that I've not engaged with before, and I'm going to ask, have you used the solar drying center before? Okay, so there's a number of people who have not used the solar dryer before, and we also have members that have interacted with a couple of times. So I'm just going to take these new members through the drying center process and what is required. So a solar dryer is, we won't say it's a machine, but it helps in drying food. It increases the efficiency of drying opposed to direct sun drying. So instead of putting your produce, let's say you've planted cassava and you've harvested, and you don't have ready market for all of that cassava, or rather you also want to make flour out of it, like I hear so many people around this area love porridge. So what are you going to do? When you know you've put them outside, they start turning black. So these are some of the things we're looking at. When that cassava turns black, it means that it has yeast and mold, aflatoxin, and all these other toxins that we hear. Apart from that, there is dust, dirt, there are chickens running around. So meaning this sample is going to be contaminated. So the dryer cuts on that, because you're going to open up the solar dryer, put your produce in there, close it, meaning there won't be any dirt or dust, there won't be any tampering with poultry. Also apart from that, because the temperatures inside the dryer are 3 times the temperatures outside, it means that the produce is also going to take a very short time to dry. So this is the reason for us bringing this solar dryer, filling that gap between harvest and value addition, whereby you can ensure that apart from farming organically, so that you know you're eating something healthy, you also ensure that the processes themselves are also healthy, whereby you've dried your produce in a very clean manner. So at the end of the day, when you put food on your plate, you know that you are eating clean food that was direct from an organic farm to a solar dryer, then to your table. that is what we are doing, and that is why Innovative Volunteerism Youth have taken their time to learn skills so that we can create these solutions to benefit the farmers. And we really enjoy working with the Khaki Women Group, because we can see that this is a group of women who are dedicated, who are cooperating together towards these solutions, and are very, very receptive towards the solutions that we are bringing. Because I know that you were the most active members in the Kewaruguru Solar Drying Center. And that is why to the new members, we have decided that we're going to bring the solar dryer. So I'd expect to see most of you coming to dry not only whatever is farmed within the Khaki Women Group farm, but also what you farm at home individually, because they've been of great help so far, where we've seen and we've even purchased some of the products from the Khaki Women Group, like dried greens, which are very, very nice. Yeah. So that is what we would want to see. And what do we expect from you? One, the solar drying charges are free, meaning that any time, anywhere you are, you can comfortably bring your produce to the solar drying center, and you'll be able to dry at zero charge. Now, after a long time of usage, it comes to a time where things start wearing off. So because of the removal of the solar drying charge, now the members will come together and ensure that they're taking good care of that dryer. So in case of any breakages and all that, the members come together, see what needs to be done, and they do it, because it is the responsibility of the members to make sure that they're taking care of the solar dryer. And this also brings me to another point of hygiene. It is very, very important, even in the other solar drying centers, where you need to ensure that the dryer is clean at all times. So if I dry bananas today and I remove them from the dryer, I need to make sure that the dryer is going to be clean for the next person, because probably they're going to bring something different. Yeah, so that is something that we should ensure. So at all times feel comfortable, because the dryer is very versatile. It can dry bananas, it can dry cassava, greens, tomatoes, onions, maize, all types of cereals and tubers. So anything that you can farm and can be added value to, feel free to bring it to the dryer so that all of you can benefit from this solar dryer. Are there any questions in regards to the solar dryer? Okay, so one member is asking that like now some of these value chains that they are farming, after if they have no market, and or rather they have market and there's still a lot of, let's say, cassava that has remained, what happens? So as Innovative Volunteerism actors, we also do value addition. So like now cassava, if you have cassava ready, prepare it, dry it in a clean way. We are going to do training, Anne is going to do training on how to dry this. Then we are going to buy off that dry cassava to do value addition of pure cassava flour and also porridge flour that has millet and sorghum. And we're also going to look for other value chains that we can create products from, that we can be buying off from you, so that we can do proper value addition with the KEBS mark, that is Kenya Bureau of Standards, having complied with all their standards that they've set, so that we can have multiple products that we can sell out there, because we know that you're farming organically, drying in a nice way. So these are some things that we're going to be doing. We've already started purchasing cassava from the members and also Khaki farm as well. And we're also going to continue as we look for other value chains that we can do value addition to. So that is not something that is supposed to worry the members. Is there any other question? No. All right. So we are going to proceed and do interviews so that I can hear from some of the members that have not used the dryer and some of the members that have used the dryer to tell us how they see this solar drying center for the Khaki women is going to help them.
Thank you. I'm Mary Wangeci from Khaki Water Group, and we farm organically, and we are happy because of the dryers you have given us. They are of great help to us because we dry our products there. When we farm vegetables, bananas, maize, we take our produce there and they dry well. Therefore, we don't have anything which is toxic. We have things which are fresh and clean because of drying them in the dryers. Therefore, we are very happy, and that's why we are asking you to give us our own dryers, because where we take is far. But when we have ours here, we have much time, and we have knowledge of how to use them. And with that much time, we do a good and reasonable job, because we have all the time. But when we go somewhere else, we waste our time. But when we are here, we don't waste any time. Therefore, that's why we are asking you to help us with our own dryer, so that we can save much time. And you know, time is money. That's why we are asking for that. Even me, they help me, because when I plant maize, terere, cabbages, skumas, kila kitu. Therefore, when there is rain, you know, we have plenty of them, so they don't go to waste. And when they don't go to waste, that is where we get money, because we preserve and we sell in dry when there is no plenty of vegetables. Therefore, they are of great help to me and also to the community and the Khaki at ranch. Therefore, we are happy of it, and we will be very grateful if you help us with our own. That is our own for the community, that dryer. Therefore, we are happy for that. Thank you.
She is Faith Muthoni Miano. She is a member of the Khaki Water Group.
Na tukirimaga indo iria turimaga nyeni tari kubuthira ndawa migunda-ini gwitu gwakwa ni ndimaga indo ta marigo.
She is saying that she is a member of the Khaki Women Group, and in the Khaki Women Group they farm organically. And when the slow food people came, they taught them how to farm without using chemicals. And even in our farm, she says that she farm cabbages, all types of vegetables, and she farm them organically. She doesn't use any chemical. Then she is saying that in her family, they also farm bananas, maize, and everything else. And also, she is a fan of unchi, that is porridge. And the dryer will help her so much, because when she puts her cereals outside the sun, the ingredients move the sun. But when it is in the dryer, all the nutrients are there. So she is very happy because of the dryer, because it will help her to dry her cereals, cabbage, maize, wheat, millet, and then she makes her unchi.
My name is Ruso Wangari Mugo.
I'm Ruso Wangari Mugo, and I'm a member of the Khaki Women Group. And here in the Khaki Women Group, we do farm vegetables, cassava, arrowroots, and many others. Also in my farm, I do farm maize, vegetables, cassava. And there before, we used to go and dry at Annie's Place. But now, we are happy because we are being brought our own dryer, where we will be drying our farm products. And so we are grateful, because as it comes, it will help us not to dry our produce outside, but we will be drying inside that dryer, and nothing will be spoiled or waste. Thank you. I'm Florence Wajiro Jogu, a member of the Khaki Women Group. Let me say, since the dryer came around, it has been of so much help to me, because I do farm vegetables of all kinds, and I do cut them and then I dry them in the dryers. I keep as dried vegetables. Also, since when this dryer comes, I have the advantage that the vegetables which used to spoil to get spoiled outside, they do not get spoiled nowadays. And also, as a member of the Khaki Women Group, I'm happy that you are bringing a dryer to us, because as the Khaki Women Group, we do farm all products in the farm. And then before, they used to get lost or spoiled, and especially during the rainy season. But now we will be drying our vegetables there, we will be drying our cabbages there, we will be drying our cassava there, so we won't be losing. So I'm grateful to you because of bringing this dry and to us. Thank you.
Okay, my name's Jane Wajira Waroe, and I am the chairlady of the Khaki Women Group, or Khaki Water Project. In Khaki Water Project, we farm organically. We farm vegetables like managu, terere, we have peas, mazoroko, and many others. Also, we have cassava, arrowroots, and in that farm, we also farm beans. We farm them organically, and we are glad that after farming, we take them to the dryer, which is in the nearby member, and we are glad to know that after drying them, the product which we take there is good. In Khaki, at this time, we are very proud to see you here, for we know that we will be having a very good and nice dryer, which will provide the whole members in the Khaki, for we shall be bringing our products in that dryer, and it shall be helping us. We know that after doing that, we will be preparing, and we will be using that dryer, and we shall be preparing many others, and the product will be useful to all of our members and the surrounding communities. So we are very thankful. And we hope that you will bring us a smart, big dryer with many chambers that will provide, and which will be helping these members in all they need. So I stop there and say, may you be blessed and long live you, for you are wonderful and you are a blessing to us. Thank you.
So we have interacted with the Khaki Women Group, and it has been such an exciting conversation with them, whereby the Khaki Women Group actually consists of 60 women. But anytime I come here, I've been meeting different members. And today I've gotten to meet some of the members that I've met before, and I've also gotten to meet new members of the Khaki Women Group. So some of these new members were not even familiar with the solar dryer yet, because the other more active members are usually there every time to do the drying and all that. And with the increase in their produce, it became a challenge that they are not able to dry everything that they're planting, or rather that they're harvesting. So there was a little bit of a challenge there, and that is why we saw that it is very, very important that we cater to this need. We fill that gap by giving the Khaki Women Group their own solar dryer. Because apart from farming as a group where they do vegetables, cassava, and other greens organically, each and every individual member of the Khaki Women Group has their own farm, where they also undertake farming of different value chains. So there was a very huge gap whereby the solar drying center that was available was not enough to cater to all these harvests. And they're very happy today to hear that we're going to give them their own dryer, which is going to be closer to their farm. Because one of the issues that they had is they had to carry their produce, which is a lot of produce, like now maize. Maize is quite heavy. Having to carry maize up to the drying center would eat a lot of time. And that will mean that a member will also have to keep on going there, leaving their work aside and going there to tend to look if the produce has dried completely. But saying that when they have the solar dryer just close to their farm, this is also going to save them time. And since the farm is also where their treasurer and some of their members are, it is also going to be very easy for them to take down this data, and also to ensure that they're able to maximize on the usage of the dryer. Because the dryer has been helping them to add value and also to get more money, not only for the group, but also for each and every individual member. So having this solar dryer is going to be very important to them, and I am very excited and happy to hear that they are happy that they're going to get their own solar dryer. So my team and I are going to sit down, design the dryer, start fabricating it, and bring them the dryer so that they can reap from the maximum benefits of the solar dryer. Thank you.
This is what innovative volunteerism stands for. This is impact. This is action. This is inspiration. This is what we must do, because every little action we undertake matters. Climate action is our own fierce urgency of now, and every action we take to help a mother put food on the table and more money in more pockets matters. That's what innovative volunteerism is all about. Ushering and inspiring young people to become solution providers, to turn climate change challenges into opportunities. That's what we are seeing, and that's impact. That's climate action. And we must all usher ourselves to turn challenges into opportunities. That's innovative volunteerism.